You already know what time it is. Let's get into last night's episode. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? That episode, I was almost over it. I was ready to turn it off because I was like, no way y'all are crying and having fits already. Like, this is absurd. So, first of all, Zoe, you crying because she told you that she said your dress was too short? And if you was bold enough to go back and tell Grant, you should have been bold enough to say that it was her to her face. Like, when they asked what was the issue, you should have been like, you said my dress was too short, and I didn't feel like that was appropriate. If somebody said my dress was too short, I wouldn't give a flip. And then for everybody to be crying the next day, like, oh my gosh, that was just such a hard night. He said, don't be mean. Well, duh, don't be mean. I don't understand why everybody was crying like that. I was like, that definitely had to be edited, because no way we're all crying about that. I just don't know what she said. You know what was said. Oh, and then on the group date, Zoe was like, this just wasn't my element, and I just felt singled out, and I just, or whatever she said. I was like, girlfriend, like, obviously you just didn't catch on. This just wasn't your night. You absolutely stole the show at the basketball thing. Finance, and it wasn't even finance. They were really just being funny. Isn't your thing, and that's fine. Like, you didn't have to cry about it, but you cried about it, and then, I don't know, it was definitely like giving the Zoe show. But then when she went to go have her, this is my last thing I'm going to say about Zoe, when she went to go have her, like, one-on-one time with him, and he was like, give me a kiss, I would have been packing everybody's bags. There wouldn't have been no other show. We're getting married. What do you mean? Like, don't say that to me, because now you're my husband. Okay, Carolina's date to Vegas, that was nice. I was like, that would have been the date I wanted to go on. And jumping from the sky, like, I'm not even kidding you when I say, like, if we did that together, if I felt comfortable enough to jump off a building with you, there's no need for the rest of this show. We're getting married.